teams have been playing for more than a century in the heartland of America, and today we're going to settle another chapter in this age-old rivalry where there's a brass bull awaiting the victor. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense is on the field for the first time today. Tough, hard-fought game the last time these two met, with Iowa taking a close one.
Yeah, and Iowa making the plays when they needed to make the plays. And listen, I just like watching these two squads, Palmer, because they're very similar. Their DNA is similar. How they build team is similar. Their offenses usually struggle similarly. So it was a nice win a year ago for the Hawkeyes.
And because of that win, David, I think both these teams, they spent a lot of time in ice tubs after the game. The difference is that Iowa did it with a smile on their face, and they're hoping to do that again. They better load those tubs up with ice, because you know this game is going to be physical.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Finds his man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He'll sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That's caught. It's Pickett. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. Just saw one there on the crossing.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Badgers!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Iowa's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. This defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
It is important for this offense, too, because they need to have...
There he goes! He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Line gets set, first down. Wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dean. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. They want to run it left here.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on first and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the D denied him on second and goal. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Looking down the middle. Found a seam. Breaks into the open.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
5 finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback has got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
First play of the period will be a second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Have to put that first down behind them. It's second and goal from the 11. To throw, it's O'Neal. He's got it on the move. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'll try to sneak it. He did not make it, a stonewall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Off the RPO, complete.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Some of the oldest rivalries in the sport come from the Midwest, and the Big Ten, and Wisconsin and Iowa have been going at it since 1896, guys.
Yeah, and for years and years and years, regardless of whether you're a fan of Big Ten football or you're not, or these two schools, if you like hard-nosed physical football, 3-yard and cloud of dust, good defense, this is your game. And for over 100 years now, fans have been tuning into that.
Well, and I think the competitive nature of this game, too, like the series is almost tied. It's almost identical records, so it just shows you it's going to be a great game, similar styles, and then bragging.
Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got room at the 35. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the try is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got the quick completion. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. On the move, it's Moulton. Finds a crease at the 20. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football, finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds, but how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. One of the things that makes college football unique, the cool trophy. 72-pound brass bull here, guys.
72-pound brass bull. I'm not sure how they thought of that, but it's kind of cool looking. Bulls are kind of tough. I guess everybody, when you have a good rivalry, Palmer, I guess you need a good trophy to go with it.
Yeah, and I think one of the cool things about the Big Ten is you got all these trophy games, and now we're adding new ones to the mix. I'm all for it, man. Big brass bull in a stand. Good news is both of these teams, Wisconsin and Iowa, they've got a lot of big linemen that can carry that 70-plus pound trophy back to their trophy stand if they win.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time it's complete. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. It's complete on the right side. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Corners are going to bail. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Dean. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full. display in that first half.
And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that ball's free behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the Hawkeyes will try to convert on fourth down. Pulls it and fires to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
And now on second down for this offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Got his man in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Makes the catch. It's Howard. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease to the left. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Looking for the 2-point try.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wide open downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. It's a running route. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man quickly. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Pickett. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Badgers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working that left side now. What a cut. Now he's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Badger. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Give to the running back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Motion from the wideout. Finds the tight end. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He's got it on the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it in the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, what a cut! And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Iowa! They extend this 4th-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Sometimes you try to grab the brass ring. Other times you grab the brass bull. Iowa wins the Heartland Trophy as they take down Wisconsin. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.